All right, so gonna go over Bitcoin real quick. So what I have here is the 4 hour. What I've drawn here is a symmetric triangle. I kind of saw it developing, but there was some other individual. I've seen this, a couple times, so I was like, well, I'll put it on my chart and see how this plays out. You really don't have a pattern until you have, at least 3 touches. That's what I go off of. So in this 4 hour, you had 1. Maybe you can count this one as 2 and 3, 4. So it had some good, this at the very least is a trend line, right? And then this one to the upside, you had 1, 2 touches. So, yeah, this is a symmetric triangle, right? Or it's something that we can draw on our chart to kind of have a good idea. Let me make sure to have a good idea that, we're getting a pattern forming. So what's the target for this? If we break down, or if we break to the upside, it is the height of this, right? So about right here. So if we break up, we would break up, we are, say we break up somewhere around here, right? So that's 48,000. If we break down, which we're kind of at the bottom, I would rather be at the top of these type of patterns than up. Symmetric triangles they're basically 50-50 as far as price direction down or up. It just shows you an area of where if price breaks down, you would get out because price is going to go lower. So the target for this is mid 20s. There's a lot of support here at 30. Not all patterns necessarily play out, but we ended up getting a 9. We got a retest of that, so that was good. 9 1 to 4 candle correction, and then we go back up. We're on a 1 here on the new day that started at 6 Central Standard Time. So we're on a 9 here. That can be more upside. I like looking at this other TD sequential because it's cleaner. It's not as busy. There we go. Here, yep, 9 retest, 1 hour. I really don't make trades on the 1 hour, but yeah. So a couple days ago, I said I thought we would consolidate, and we have. Let's look at the RSI though, real quick. We came down, which is all good. This is all the indicators resetting from the massive overbought areas. Weekly, we're still overbought, and the price range that we're in now does not nullify or take away that we could be at 60,000, which is what I said by the end of February, beginning of March. A week in Bitcoin is like a month. So, as far as price action goes, well, no, let's just do the math, right? Calculator. Bitcoin trades 24 hours a day, right? So 24, and then there's 7 days, so 168 hours. This is probably pointless, but I'm just doing it to give you an idea of, people are like, oh, Bitcoin's so volatile, but it trades 24. It's a 24-hour market. And then the markets are open from 8:30 to 3, so that's, what is that? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, so 6.5 hours, right? Times 5, 32. So yeah, so like a week in Bitcoin is like 5 weeks of traditional markets. So yeah, like I said, a week in Bitcoin is like a month. So anyway, yeah. So I think we're still going to get some consolidation. We would have to start breaking out. Once we got, we have this 9. Once we're kind of in that 1 to 4 candle correction. If this breaks down, we're probably going to go lower. But we would get back up here. Green number closing above a prior green number. We would go higher, maybe retest this 9 area, which is at 40,000. We get a weekly close or a daily close above, this high here, right? Which is 41,986, which is 42 grand. We're going higher. Even though our daily RSI, 4-hour RSI is reset, Let's look at the Lucid SAR, because I said as soon as this broke, that would probably be a buy the dip indication. That's sitting at 27.7. Could we go that low this week? I mean, we'll see. It's inauguration week. So, I mean, the markets themselves, I thought they would be pretty flat, if not, at worst case scenario, go down 2% just in general. I didn't look at past data. That's just what I'm seeing right now. Ichimoku, we're above it. Daily, we're right at support. It's supported here, here, here. So I would say if we broke down below this, right, 34.8, that would signify, we're probably going to range in this 34 to 30,000. Anything below that would be a breakdown. There's a cloud here that could twist. Price usually goes into those cloud twists. We have support here. So that's pretty much it. So there's another asset that made news today was Ethereum. It hit a new all-time high. Let's go to Ethereum. I mean, I usually don't trade these, but it hit a new all-time high. It was 1440. The old all-time high, I believe, was 1419 or 1420 on Coinbase. Let's see, it was 1986. So, all right, 96, almost 1420. So we went above that. Like I said, whenever we break an all-time high, all these lower price points lose significance as far as retesting them. Look at this. We had a 9, went up a little bit, retested, now we went higher. That's a green number above a prior green number, closes above a prior green number. That's bullish. Price is going up 2%. So whenever Bitcoin is consolidating, especially in a bull market, your altcoins, anything but Bitcoin, the majority of them, or some of them, do go up, and we could be seeing this right now. Bitcoin consolidating, altcoins going up. In 2017, Bitcoin topped on December 17th, and then altcoins went on. Bitcoin kind of went sideways, had some volatility, but altcoins went on, and basically a couple weeks later, they went ahead and hit their highs, and then we went into the bear market. I think we're in early to, maybe mid part of the bull market, possibly, early mid part of the bull market for this cycle. But, we had a reversal candle on Ethereum. We went higher. What is this? This is our 6 weeks. So we could have, we're on the 7th. Let me put on that other tedious sequential so you can see it. Because I can see it because I look at these so much. So 6, 7, this failed as a reversal candle. We'd have 2 more weeks of upside. And, whenever Bitcoin broke its all-time high, it broke it, and then we had a day. It was like a down day. And then the next day it went up, and that was full of price discovery. We had a really big move. Let's look at it real quick. So where did we break it? It was 19,891 was the high that was registered on Coinbase. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. 19,891. Yeah, 19,891. Where's that at? Right there. There we go. 19,915. It consolidated. I thought we had a down day after. I guess the day that we hit the all-time high was a down day. Consolidated, and then we broke out, right? So this was the high. We had a green number. Above a prior green number, we went up, and we've been going up. So Ethereum, you can see the same thing. And it almost looks like it's kind of acting the same. So we broke it. That wasn't a down day. It was an up day. We had good momentum. We can go up for another 7, 8, 9 days, 23rd. Maybe consolidate and then go higher. We have 2 more weeks of upside. If I'm in Ethereum, if I'm just using T sequential, yeah, we're overbought here, but we can go up aggressively. This is early 2017, but Ethereum went all the way up to 90 on that. We're there. So anything above that might be a little, like I said, this is going to be an exceptional run, but yeah, we can get much higher. This wasn't even the high, but there's that divergence I talk about, that bearish divergence. We hit a 9. That's so extreme. In June, went sideways, and then Ethereum went up. It if you would have just went off of RSI, I mean, you would have sold, but then, you know, green number above prior green number above this high, above this 9, that's bullish as could be. Even though there was massive, you know, big divergence, you know, June would have told you to maybe think about getting out at, you know, $200-300. This thing went all the way up to 1,000. So, yeah, this could be a high. RSI could start trending down. You know, it could go negative, but then, you know, kind of mosey on the upper part, break out again, and that would be the final breakout. Maybe that's something to look for, right? We go high here, and then it comes down, and then whenever we get this next peak, if there's another 9 week, we see divergence in the price, that could be a signal of, you know, the top for that week, like the top for the cycle. Is there something similar on Bitcoin? I don't remember. I look at that chart so much, I would think I would have spotted that. No, it wasn't. See, this peak was much higher. There wasn't, the divergence wasn't as pronounced as it was on Ethereum. Yeah, it wasn't, not at all. So we could see that. That could be an indicator for Ethereum. Litecoin, let's look at Litecoin. Those are like the top 3, right? Litecoin, I drawn this Adam and Eve pattern. We broke above it. Let's go to the daily because that's where I drew it. 9 came down. I have a retest area. We had a good day. It looked like it had a good day here, and then it sold off. That's a reversal candle, but it's holding price. So these lines are the setup trend lines. So it's the bottom of the one. That's support, and that's what that's showing. Support area. Yeah, that looks fine. I mean, crypto market's moving sideways. We break above a couple patterns, some highs. We could be moving up, but I'm still neutral. A couple days ago, I said I was 60% bearish, 40% bullish. That's about neutral, so I'm about neutral. Let's look at TLRY because that's why is that not coming up? Did I mistype that? Yeah. So like I said, a couple days ago, I'd take some profits here because we had a 9-day. Went above it, but this becomes, you know, you could re-enter a trade. I mean, well, today it went all the way down to 17. I said we can find a range in this area, the 17 to 21 area, 2150. So this could be our range bound. And then once we get a green number above a prior green number on the daily above this 9, that could indicate we're going to go back up. Yeah, we're overbought here, but I think the 4 hours reset. Almost, no, we're still. So 8, tomorrow could open up big, you know, we get a 9. Still wouldn't go into it because we're overbought and I'm looking for the longer trend up. But I still have a position, and I took some profits, but not the whole profit. Not my whole position, just a little bit. So that looks fine. We're still in it. Long-term trends are good. Right? Our 1 hour trading strategy looks fine. We wouldn't have exited. He'd still be in that. What would the return on that be? So that's this fuchsia line. It would be, the return on that is great. Let's see. Yeah, all the way over here. Here. There. So over 100%. But so that's about it. If you have any suggestions or want me to review anything, just let me know. That's the only trades I'm going to go over today. And I'll probably have another video out tomorrow. So thanks for watching.